Hey guys, AJ Abbott here, and welcome back to another movie review. Remember, we're doing movie reviews Wednesdays and Saturdays. This is my review for A Star Is Born, starring Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga. One of the Oscar-nominated films for Best Picture. And this is actually the third one that we've done this year. That was Oscar nominated for Best Picture. So if you want to avoid spoilers for A Star Is Born, leave now. Okay, so the good about this movie is shallow. What else do I have to say? That is one of the best songs in, honestly, I think movie history. It's slow, yet it's got tons of emotion packed into it. The chemistry between Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga while singing it was just as magical in the movie as it was when they sang it at the Oscars. Oh my gosh, guys, that was just so insane. It was insanely well done. The composer obviously got an Oscar for it as well. He deserves it. Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper put their absolute all into this, and I really do think that Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga deserve the best. If there was a award for best leading role duo, then they would take that award because this is an absolutely triumphant and amazing team. You would think, you put Bradley Cooper with Lady Gaga, you wouldn't know what the hell you would have gotten before this movie. But this movie shows that Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper together is oh my gosh, it's like peanut butter and jelly. It goes perfectly together. They're absolutely perfect acting together and singing together. The ending is super emotional and heartbreaking. As Jackson, after overcoming his addiction, he's about to go to Allie's concert. Of course, Allie's played by Lady Gaga, and, Jackson is played by Bradley Cooper. Jackson, finds drugs, and then to basically stop himself from embarrassing Allie at her concert, because this is her kind of farewell or final concert, he kills himself. He hangs himself with a belt wrapped around a ceiling fan, and it is heart-wrenching and gut-wrenching. And I honestly teared up during that moment. I don't know. Only somebody with no heart could not could just stay stone faced throughout that. And I really do think this is the best adaptation of A Star Is Born so far, because there's been 2 or 3 other versions, right, of the original since the original. The original is good, but man, I really do think this topped the original. This is one of the rare cases where this is better than the original, at least in my opinion, and several other people's opinions. Because Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga, they just fit these roles perfectly, and they just do they just give their all into this. It's oh man. When Lady Gaga is on screen, I don't see Lady Gaga, I see a completely different person, which is why she acted it out so well. She acted out, as this girl that wasn't confident in herself, wasn't confident in her singing, wasn't confident in letting herself be open. And, Lady Gaga is not like that in real life. She's got all these dresses, she's out singing and everything. But in this movie, she plays a completely different character, and she handles that so friggin' well. I'll give her all the awards, honestly, for Best Actress. I love Zoe Saldana and, Scarlett Johansson. Of course, I love, some of the other girls that were nominated for different awards in the awards season this year for Best Supporting, or Best Actress. But Lady Gaga, man, come on. She deserves all of the awards. Absolutely all of them. Because it's insane how you can take Bradley Cooper, Lady Gaga, 2 people that are normally known for singing and then sometimes acting, and they did something great with them. There really isn't that much bad things about this movie, really. Except for most of the other songs in the movie are just really forgettable. I think there's the one that she performs on Jimmy Kimmel, was alright. But every other song except for Shallow and that one are really forgettable. That's the only thing that kind of drags that for me, that drags the soundtrack. I would buy the soundtrack just for Shallow. I'm being dead ass about that. Dead ass serious. Another thing, and this is my personal opinion, I loved Sam Elliott in this movie when he was on screen, but there was a serious lack of Sam Elliott in this movie. I thought he was going to be like a really important part, but he just had like maybe a couple important scenes, and then he talked to Allie at the end about Jackson's death. He wasn't really, but they did have the whole thing about, oh, like I stole your voice and everything. That was cool. But I just really, really loved Sam Elliott in this movie, and I really wish we got more of him than we got. So yeah, I also want to know why they couldn't have maybe spiced up a little bit more of the songs, because they would be less forgettable. I mean, Shallow is the standout one, no matter how many songs you could have jammed in there. But some of the other songs that they do in there, actually no, the final song is actually really good. The final song that Jackson sings to Allie, and then Allie sings at Jackson's like kind of memorial concert. Never Love Again, that song. Never Love Again, Shallow, and I think Why Would You Do That is the one that she sings on Jimmy Kimmel. Those three songs are really good. It's just some of those other songs just really drag it down for me. Like so much where I hate the soundtrack. I don't dislike the soundtrack. I like the songs just fine. It's just like they were a little bit weak for me. Besides Shallow, and of course the Jimmy Kimmel one, and Never Love Again. So yeah, guys, that was my review for A Star Is Born. Of course, this is gonna be your review for Wednesday. On Saturday, I have a review for you guys of another 2018 film that, in some people's opinions, got snubbed for the Oscars. I feel like, it had a semi-decent chance of getting nominated for something. But, yeah, guys. I'll see you guys for the next movie review. Goodbye. We're far from the shallow now.